We're starting another segment here of a few days. We actually started yesterday, Sunday, and we did some slack packing yesterday, mostly because we saw this week's supposed to be a little rainy and thought it might be disruptive, and we might get behind a little bit. So some local friends, people we met at church, were able to take us ahead 14 miles, and then we hiked backwards, southbound, back to our hotel. We're able to do that really fast. So we got 14 miles in the afternoon done yesterday to give us a good start. Today it should start raining tonight. In the week, it's hard to say. The whole week's kind of supposed to be rainy. But we may get into camp tonight in time to get our tents set up before the rain comes, so that would be nice. But as usual, the advantage of that is it's kind of overcast today, and maybe the weather will, the temperature will be more pleasing. And yeah, good to be back on the trail again, and we'll check back in with you in a while. We've been hiking along the Blue Ridge Parkway north of Roanoke. Lots and lots of views for us. It's pretty, but it's not anything. I mean, I haven't taken any video because you can't really see anything. It's just hazy. So although it's pretty to us, and it's on both sides, go to the other side, look into the sun here, but you're looking down into these valleys. But a lot of haziness, and we don't know if it's coming from the Canadian wildfires, which, as we understand, continue to burn, or what. But I mean, there would be splendid views here if this was all clear, and the locals tell us this is not normal. It's usually much more clear than this. Sitting here under a bridge, not too far from our tent, but we got to our tents mid-afternoon, and we arrived just in time for the rain to start. It was just a light drizzle, but we got everything set up dry, and then we went inside our tents and killed some time by taking a nap. But after a while I couldn't breathe in there anymore, so I suggested to Attitude that we come under a bridge here. On the bridge, it's still not really raining, but it's kind of drizzling, and if it rains, we don't have to worry. So we're just kind of sitting here right now cooking the meal. And getting down the side of that bank to the river was a challenge because there's lots of poison ivy over there. And we're only kind of half dressed. But here's our cook setup. We brought some things over, and we're a little worried about running out of fuel because we don't want to go back to the tent and get more fuel. But we think we can do dinner, we hope. And then we'll get some more water down at the river and take that back to the tent. Then we'll spend a long night in the tent. So hopefully tomorrow morning we can put on some more miles. Well, we complain about the trail a lot, but I have to say, sometimes there's this beautiful, perfect trail. This is hard ground, really nice. It's fast trail. Here on this trail you can really move. Good day today. We just took a sitting break. The story is rain, 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 fog, fog, fog. The usual thing. It's been like this a couple days, and looks like the next 5 days could be the same. We're just trying to manage it. And so we took a break, tried to eat some snacks while we were breaking, and I'm sitting here in my poncho also, but the truth is I'm pretty wet below the poncho because it takes you a while just to decide to put them on, because as soon as you put them on you just get hot and the rain stops. Anyway, it was raining enough we decided to put them on. So now we got I can't remember how many more miles today. We are going to a hostel tonight. Try and dry up a little bit. You've seen all the rain clips before, so I haven't showed you much today. But I thought since that's all we're doing today, I should show you a little bit. So, raining. Yeah, rain. And it's wet, and we're walking through rivers sometimes, etc., etc. But you've seen it before. We raced down the mountain to meet our ride to the hostel, and we're about to cross the James River. Let's go. We've been walking in water all day long. Just one more puddle there. It's not even like we try and avoid them anymore. Look at Attitude's cat. Oh, I almost fell over. Attitude says it's so nice to have pretty views again. This feels like it's been a while. We are approaching Waynesboro, Virginia, and had a great sight last night of running water right next to us. You see lots of rocks around, so we got little tables and things to put stuff on. Last night, it hardly even got cool. I mean, it's a little cool this morning, and yesterday was kind of hot, even in the Green Tunnel. We start with a big climb today, so we're trying to get out early and see if we can have at least a couple hours of cool weather to take on a big climb, and then the rest of the day will get a little easier. This little bird is just a couple feet away from me. I can't believe it. I walked by and looked down, and there it was looking up at me, and it doesn't seem inclined to move. I'll get a little closer. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wounded? I mean, why is this thing not flying away? I love these. We see these fairly often. They're like a rope. We found this super nice picnic park last night, not far from the AT trail, and they're just picnic spots. You're not supposed to spend the night here. They're so nice, and they have a bathroom here with a spigot, and they actually have towels in the bathroom, paper towels and toilet paper. It's really amazing. So we came up here and we pitched our tent just barely outside the park, maybe kind of sort of in the park, but we knew we'd be out of here early in the morning. Here is the water. Check this out. Wow, it's really amazing, and it really tastes good. And in the middle of the night last night, we put a bunch of stuff in the woman's bathroom. There's our Ursack. I guess you can't see our backpacks, they're in there. But we had a raccoon attack. So about 1 o'clock this morning, our backpacks and our food was all in our vestibule. The vestibules of our tent, that is the two side areas covered by the fly, but not actually in the sleeping area. But I hear this rustling outside, and I know it's an animal, and I'm just glad it's not a bear. But maybe a bear would have been better, because this thing would not scare away. So I scramble to get my light and my trekking pole so I can beat it away with a stick and Emma wakes up and we come to find out it's a raccoon, and you know, we're able to get it away from the backpack and the food and everything, and it just won't stay away. We try to turn over and go to sleep, and 10 minutes later it's back, and then it's back again, and all the yelling and lights and everything, it just doesn't deter raccoons. They're happy to be in parks where people are, and they have no fear. So it kept coming back again and again until we finally removed the food, and then we removed everything to the bathroom. The bathroom was about a few hundred yards away. So a lot of people do bear bag hangs. They hang a bag up in the trees, but they don't do a good job, and it can be hard to do. It's hard to find the right kind of tree, and there's various ways to do that. But we decided to use an Ursack bag. This bag is it's quite expensive, but it's super tough Kevlar type material, and really you just tie it to a tree so a bear doesn't take it away. But last night, after that raccoon would not go away, it was just came back again and again and again. We finally, this was one of like 3 nights I think on our AT experience so far where we did not set the Ursack bag out away from the tent. It was just, we were forced into the tent because of rain, and we weren't done eating yet, and it was raining and starting to thunder and lightning, and so we're like, all right, we'll just skip it tonight, which we've done a couple times. But I think the raccoon picked up on the scent, and we finally had to just get this Ursack bag away from us. So we tied it to a tree over there about 20 feet away from the tent, and it came back to bug us again at the tent, I think, until it realized there was no food there. And then it did find the Ursack bag, and we thought, hey, we don't have much food in there anyway. We're gonna get food today. We're going in town and get new food. So we weren't sure if we cared, but we thought, oh, let's put our backpacks in the Ursack and put it all in the bathrooms. So in the middle of the night, we got out and we took everything over to the bathroom. But it kind of did its job. It was really hard for the raccoon to get in. Like, he couldn't open it up, but he did manage to get a hand inside or something, and he pulled this bag all out. But all the food is safe inside.
Okay, you know what? Who has scissors?
There's a pocket knife in my small bag. Yeah, I don't have that right
Yeah. Beautiful.
now. Get in time.
All right, this is Karen, and this is try number 3 to get the.
Try number 10
Or try number 10. We've lost count, but we're getting a show, and this is it.
Don't strike out.
I don't know if I can show the height here. Oh, that was almost perfect.
I held it.
Just
She's
shy.
trying to get that over that branch up there.
Do you want one of us to try and help?
Very
No,
close.
I got it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to
Do you want
say
one of
it.
us to do it?
It would really just take a sec.
I'm giving him a hard
I'm
time.
trying to get better at it.
Here we go. I'll try to follow it going up.
To the underhand.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see. Can we
Oh,
get
yeah,
over?
we don't
No.
I know, but I think I'm gonna let it go again.
Why don't you try my method of like either like
So we're
just
getting the
tying
bear
other
bag.
end to your ankle, or
To get the
to
bear
your-
bag hung up in the tree, you got to get a
Karen,
line up
it's-
there
It's
first.
not like it's gonna lift you up and pull you into the tree. TFT, are you gonna do what he did to you?
No, I'm gonna hold it.
That's
Hey,
nice.
PFT's holding the end so he doesn't lose the end, because once he got it over, but he lost the end. And the end went over. Oh, that was, he got it.
There's the food. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he got it. Landed on top of the picnic table.
No, again, I said don't do that, but it's okay that you did it.
I fished your knee brace.
You're just damaging my things.
I didn't damage it.
It's probably full of holes now.
It's alright, at least didn't hit the fanny pack next to it.
Actually,
So
let
what's
me
going
move
on
that.
is
Yes.
you can't,
Yes.
every night you've got to take care of your food so the bears don't get it. So most people will hang bear bags up in the trees,
I have
and
faith
they
in
go
my
through
friend.
this exercise.
I'm gonna stand right here. That's how I
Attitude
get
and I
done.
use a different technique that doesn't require this, because
No, I'm
maybe we're
psyching
not
up.
skilled
All right.
enough, but we use what's called an Ursack bag.
Nervous.
So we'll watch one more and see if he gets it this time.
Honestly, what's sad is that was really good.
We're in Shenandoah National Park now. We crisscross Skyline Drive fairly often. There's a lot of at the gaps parking areas. In this case, we've got some porta potties, which is convenient. And actually, this is our first day. Just took a picture of Attitude up there. She made her way down, but we're at the top of Black Rock Peak in Shenandoah Park. And I had to show you this. Sometimes you get to walk across these things. It's a great pleasure, but not today, and we're really glad. Look at that. Look at that field of rocks. I'm so glad we don't have to walk across that. The park has made it very friendly because we do walk across right here, but look, they filled it all in. And I mean, could have been that, right? My brother, the trail angel, came to hang out with us for a few days, so we did the most important things first. We went to the grocery store, food line, and just grabbed a bunch of very nutritious junk food. And we look forward to having a couple of fun days at an Airbnb with him.